Welcome to our first installment of Weekahead at Independent Research. Here we discuss the pertinent economic news in the week ahead. But first, let's first discuss what happened last week. The president of South Africa was awash with bills he signed into law last week. First was the National Health Insurance Bill, and then the Gender-Based Violence Bill. These were signed just in the nick of time, of course, before the general elections in the week ahead. We have released our report on the national health insurance in South Africa and what we think will happen in that regard. You can see the link in the description box below to get that report. And if you'd like to join our free newsletter, click the link below. We have an eventful week ahead in South Africa. As mentioned, there are general elections. These are taking place on the 29th of May. That will be a Wednesday. And the interest rate decision happens on Friday. Our house view is a coalition win with the lead being the African National Congress, which is the current party in power. The Economic Freedom Fighters, the EFF, will take Limpopo or the Northwest and Mpumalanga this time. If they don't do this, they will certainly increase their seats in parliament by at least 30%. They are an ever-growing voice in the politics of South Africa. The Democratic Alliance will continue to rule the Western Cape, we suspect. While the official opposition will be a myriad of old and new parties that we hope can band together to protect the best interests of South Africans as the coalition government fight it out. I wonder when South Africa will, or the South African voters' roll will reflect the generational shift from the baby boomers who have so far determined the landscape of South African politics to Generation X and millennials. It might just happen in 2024. On the economics front, our house view is that the Monetary Policy Committee, the MPC of South Africa, will keep rates the same as on Friday, as inflation keeps reading at the top end of the 3 to 6% band, despite anemic economic growth. We don't expect the MPC to cut rates until 2025, when we think inflation would have cooled enough and when time has passed after the US has cut theirs. Until next week, this is an independent research signing off.